What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of NHL 23 Franchise Mode. The Devils on the quest for the Cup. As I'm personally celebrating the Devils having a 10th straight win. Albert, what's up? It is late. It's very late, especially for you. I'm doing this. Or early for you, that's true. But yeah, I'm doing this right after watching the New Jersey Devils take on and defeat the Montreal Canadiens and beat them 5-1. Jack Hughes getting 2 goals and an assist, having a huge night. So it was a very good game. Albert says it's 5 a.m. and I didn't sleep yet. Jesus, dude. I hope you don't have to work today. That's going to be a very long day. All right. So real quick. So we had to make some choices and do some moves and whatnot to keep players and, do all that fun stuff, and that's not what I meant to do. We are holding on to Lukonen and Vanacek. I did trade away Nico Dawes. I was trying to clear some cap space because I forget who it was. I was going after somebody, and then they ended up signing elsewhere for a ridiculous amount of money, so I'm glad I actually didn't go through that. But as you can see, Grantham here has already gotten up to a 74 and is now our official AHL backup. He's behind Akira Schmid. I don't think Schmid is going to grow any more than a 78 overall at this point. He might go up a little bit, but probably not. Usually when they hit 27, that's where they cap out. But Grantham, being an elite high, is marking to do pretty well. Now, I made a couple of pickups along the way, but the most significant you'll see is like, did I bring anybody on as free agents? I did. I brought back Nate Bastian. I needed that extra forward, and he happened to be available. So rather than having Lauko here, we got Riley Walsh just sitting there as our 7th D. But again, it was pretty sweet to get Bastian in there. Kunitz is doing very well. Melvin here is up to a 80 overall and is playing on the 3rd line. Cody Clark is now officially just in the lineup, so good for him. But here was our first round pick. We actually got 2 first round picks, but I did okay. I did a whole lot of finagling with my last one, but I traded away I had 3 first round picks. I traded away 2 of them to move up and pick up Jay Klubertans. I think he's Canadian. Yeah. Not a very traditionally Canadian sounding last name, but yeah, he's a right wing sniper. I mean, look at his accuracy already. He's a rookie. Slap shot accuracy 90, power 91, wrist shot accuracy a 91, and a wrist shot power a 90. He is set to go off. Especially with a line whose chemistry is now a +5. So, but look at these X factors. 1T. So, he's got the awesome one-timers, got a great snapshot. Magnetic, his pass reception and puck pickup is good. He's great shooting out of toe drag. He's great in close shooting. He's great on the backhand. So all of the offensive stuff this guy's had. The only thing that's not good is that he's small. He's 5'8", 173 pounds. Could get knocked around. My worry is if he's that small, is he gonna get injured? Now he's got decent body checking for a small guy. An 81 for a dude who's only 5'8". He's like a little bowling ball out there, you know? And a durability of 83. And at age 18, those stats should go up anyway. So, hey, not bad. So look at this line. Benson, Hughes, and Klubertons. These guys should be nasty. And we still got Brad Heischer and Holtz on our top line. Albert's asking if I've been able to avoid spoilers for God of War. Absolutely. And for Wakanda Forever, because I haven't seen that yet either. I'm hoping to go see that on Saturday. But we'll see. It depends on how busy I end up. Saturday or Sunday. But again, all depends. I got to get paid first. So also on defense, Charlie Landry has worked his way into the top pairing along with Simone Nemitz. They got a +3 overall. But look who's back. Dougie Hamilton, who I traded at the trade deadline. I traded him away. And then I brought him back in the offseason, pairing him up with Luke Hughes. And Hamilton's taking less money than he was. He's not getting the $9 million. He's making 7 something, I think. What is he making? Oh, not even. Almost the Devils number, $6.65 million. So, not bad. You're saying Albert says I've gotten spoilers because people put spoilers in thumbnails, so thanks. I hate that. There's a couple of things I saw in thumbnails and I'm like, oh, okay, so there's going to be a character like this or that, but fortunately I haven't seen anything that's like, this happens in this episode. Like nothing that gives away a hell of a lot. Just knowing that like, oh, that's a weird looking character. Apparently that person, thing, or whatever is going to be in the game. But even that, it's like, come on, like, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, it does. It does. It ruins a lot. And who shows up? I mean, again, like, you know, just seeing pictures of characters. I don't want to know that stuff either, you know. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I don't think. Katon could probably have been moved up to the NHL, but I'm going to let old Berkeley here chill in the AHL for one more season and let him develop a little bit more. And Albert, yeah, like I don't blame you. I would want nothing but surprises. It sucks when people pull that crap. Francois, I want him to continue to develop, get better. Olet, he's also got a build. Tyce Thompson, dude, you're just going to be a perennial AHLer. And I don't know if you're going to stay on my team for very much longer. All right, so let me also very quickly in the system. So yeah, so I got a bunch of guys who are developing well. The only thing is, once again, we're running into shit's gonna get expensive holding on to some of these guys. Like once they qualify to play in the NHL and they get up there, it's like Catton's gonna be an RFA. I could sign him to an extension now, actually. You know what? Let's do that. Catford, we'll just see about him, and there's other players. We'll see. Wyman, when did I pick him up? I don't remember. obviously it was a couple of seasons ago, but he's on track to do all right. I'm looking at, I had a left wing that I picked up. Renberg, I picked him up in this recent draft. Downing. So Downing I picked up in the first round. And the reason that I picked him up was he was touted to be a really good leader and had a couple of nice X factors. Again, he was the last pick of the second round. And I also had a couple of early second round. I mean, this guy's the last pick of the first round. I had a couple early second round picks. So this guy was kind of like, we'll see how he does. But, again, for someone who's even going to be in a, top 6, he could develop pretty well. And if he's got a couple of X factors there to help him develop, so much the better. The only other, well, actually, I got 2 other picks that were pretty sweet. So let's go back up to Renberg. Renberg here, top 4 medium defenseman. The top 4, medium, like defensive defenseman, another big dude, already pretty tough. But his key thing is that he's a gem. He was supposed to be like a top 6 medium, and then turns out to be a top 4. So that was a great grab. And the other was I got Tobias Sturm, and I picked him up in the 4th round. And bang, another elite medium goaltender. So obviously it's going to take him a while to develop, but that's fine. I want to have strong goaltending in the pipeline. So we're good there. All right, so let's get into the season. Albert saying, the game description spoiled who shows up, also if you watch the trailer, but it's so irritating. Yeah, I agree. And how do I sleep? I don't know, dude. At 5 a.m. at this point? I don't know. Take a melatonin if you haven't already. Because that would be absolutely miserable. And look at this. Look at this insanity. Chicago, and there's a couple times that similar trades have come up. Can you please give us your starting goaltender and your future starting goaltender? Please, trade them for 2 guys who aren't going to be nearly as useful. Kiss my ass, all of it. Albert says I don't use that stuff. Right on. All right, so Berkeley, thank you for taking that contract extension. You guys, seriously, is he on my trade block? He is. Why is he on there? Get him off of there, him off of there, him off of there. I don't want any of these guys on there. Get rid of that stuff. It's not going to matter. Teams they're going to keep asking for it. I will be fine. All right, Albert, get some sleep, dude. Good to see you popping in. All right, so preseason went 6-1. That's fine, but doesn't really mean much. It's not much of an indicator as to how the season's going to go. I think everyone who's played this has known. Oh, I did great in the preseason, and then their teams fall apart. Waivers, don't need to worry about that. Also, already did all my scouting stuff. All right, so do we have any early indications? Oh, another franchise player. I have everything set to medium, but look, another franchise player, but the person's small. 5'8", 167 pounds. Little dude. And he's similar to Wayne Gretzky. Hey, he's going to be a crazy sniper. No elite highs. I'm sure there's no gems yet. So we'll let our scouts do their job. All right, so we come out of October just over 500. Sounds about right. But this would be the year that I'd hope to see some real, a bit weaker than normal, the draft class. All right. But I was hoping to see a real jump here. Oh, good. Dongity's been hurt. Nope. All right there, Lauco. Get in. Get in there, Lauco. Play your game. Oh, gee, can I please have a guy who's not going to be nearly as good as what I have? Nope. Oh, shit. Okay. I mean, I could throw Walsh in there, but let's not do that. All right. Time to bring Berkeley up. I mean, we don't know how long he's actually going to be in here. Gives that line a +1 right off the bat, so that's helpful. So that's always good. And then let the head coach mess with all of this. You know. Yeah, but it's, I guess, dead even. Where else would he fit? I'm just curious. Right now, it doesn't really seem to fit. Just seems to fit that third line. But I want him to develop. I want him to be getting top ice time. Yeah, see, I want him to be developing top line here, get as much experience as possible, grow a lot better, and then next season we'll bring him in. But I got no problem bringing him up from time to time. No. Egads. Is this going to be a season where everyone's getting hurt left and right? I'd like to avoid that if possible. All right, that's not an issue for me. 11, 8, and 4. All right, let me go take a peek real quick at my scouting. Now that we're in December. Okay, USA, East and West can... All right. Because I know the West, yeah, the West hardly had anybody. But we want to try to get as many people scouted as I can possibly pull off. Ice. Never loaded with players. Here we go. 3 people. What does NLA have? 4? A little more. All right, that was relatively painless. Okay, Utica players getting hurt, not as much of a concern. No. All right, do we have any gems or any high elites? Another possible franchise player. Actually, 2 more. I highly doubt either one of these turn out to be franchise players. I very much doubt it. But it doesn't hurt to look. Especially if they're late picks like this. You never know. And no gems so far. Okay, Lukonen was hurt. All right, not an issue. Nemec has been hurt. And he won't be back until the end of the month. You guys need to chill out with these cockamamie trade offers. I'm not giving up a second rounder. right, glad to get Nemec back quickly. No. Oh my God, stop it. So we got a decent record right now. It's good to have Benson back. Of course, the minute I say, "Oh, we got a decent record," we go on a 3-game losing skid. That figures. Okay. In fact, we've lost 5 of our last 6. Is that what I'm looking at? Stop asking for crazy stuff. Stop asking. I wish there was a way to put guys on, like, don't even ask about, like a list of players you don't even want other teams to inquire. What? The hell was that all about? That was weird. See, one player is already no longer considered a possible franchise player, but we're going to look at this guy again. But an elite medium goaltender. That's not bad. I'm going to scout him again. Because if we have a late pick and we can grab another good goalie. No gems. All right. No. Nikita Zadorov. Would you like to claim him? I don't know. Would I? 78 overall. I could probably get something for him, though. So, yeah, I'm going to claim him. And then I'm going to immediately put him on the trade block. Let's see what we can get for this guy. Probably nothing. 33 years old. All right, so I'm going to have to do a proposed trade and see if I can pick up a 7th round pick. And first of all, let's just see. Oh, there's a couple teams that are interested. You guys can afford him. And what would you be willing to surrender for him? Could I get a 4th out of you? No, I'd also have to bring a player back. All right. Do you have any young players? Nobody that even seems interesting. So Oilers, do you guys have room for him? If I threw a 7th for next, I don't even have a 7th next season? Wow. All right, well, never mind. I'm not going to be able to pull that off. Can I get you to give up a 6th by any chance? Maybe? No. Will you give me a 7th? Probably not. No. Well. And it's doesn't matter what team we're looking at. Can I get your 4th if I include my 5th? All right. See, that was fair. Get ourselves an extra 4th round pick. We just basically moved up a little bit. A little bit, not a whole lot, but a little bit. So we got something for picking that guy up off of waivers. Good enough. I mean, there was no other reason to pick him up. Guys, stop with the silly trades. Donaghy is hurt again. Why did I never get a notification about Nico being back? Or did he just heal? He just healed. Okay. All right, it is now February. We're doing well so far. No. What is with the losing streak? Oh, you were out of your mind with that trade offer. Well, Calgary obviously is not playing well. All right, where are we? We have the last wild card spot. I don't really think I can make any trades. None that are going to really make a big difference. Unless I wanted to shore up my third line. All right, hold on. Who else is online with him? He's also an elite. Yeah. I mean, unless there was somebody who was like a really strong fourth line player, I don't really have a need to pick anyone else up. I mean, maybe if there's like another big tough grinder or whatever for the fourth line, but it's just the fourth line. I don't really need. Yeah, I don't. I honestly, I don't see any reason to do. To do any big moves. I mean, we can just. We just try to get through it, see what happens. Logan O'Connor. No. Uh-oh. I was gonna say we need to get some wins going here, guys. We can't sit on these losing streaks. Ah. So now Karpinen here has turned into a gem. They have him going in the 7th round. I might snag him. I don't know how a player this late is still hanging on there as a potential franchise player. A two-way defenseman. Just doesn't seem realistic to me. Not impossible, just not very realistic. All right, so we got a gem and Solus as well. But a big defensive defenseman, which I've got a few in the pipeline, so I don't really need to worry about trying to make any moves to get that guy. right, guys, we gotta get these wins. We are barely hanging on to this final playoff spot. We got two teams nipping on our heels. We got 87 points, and we got two teams with 86 each. I'm going to take these one game at a time here. If we can stay strong here, those losses are not going to do us any good. We got to finish strong, guys. All right, last game of the season. All right, it looks like we have sealed the deal here. All right, we made the playoffs. After missing the last 2 years. All right, we're going into the playoffs. Knock on wood, we're healthy. Of course, there is no guarantee. There is absolutely no guarantee. We also don't know. Oh, the Comets are doing real well. In fact, the Comets are the #1 team in the AHL. So they'll be in their own playoffs. So let's see how the Devils do. Game 1 against Carolina. And Nico gets hurt. That is not the start that we were hoping for. All right, we're going to put Hughes up to the top line for now. Till Nico comes back. Oh, this stupid BS. I don't understand that. There's duplicates. Like, what the hell does that mean? All right, we lost game 1. Game 2. Another loss. We are 0-2. This is not going well. And now Bastion is hurt. Crap. I'm gonna have to bring somebody up. As much as I would rather not have Katon here not playing in the AHL playoffs, but it's also important that he gets some time on the regular NHL playoffs. So, but as soon as Bastion's okay. All right, we won in overtime, so we're 2-1. I mean, 1-2, 1-3. Uh-oh. This might be an early exit. Am I bringing Nico back just to not play? It's possible. Overtime win. All right, we're 3-2. We got to win the next two or we're out. And we're out. And that's a bummer. But Utica moves on. So it's over for the Devils. First round exit. Very disappointing. Cool. Let's get you back in the line there, Nate. Go on, Nasty, get in there. All right, let's see. Do we... Again, first round of the playoffs, and we're... let me see something. I don't think we played Laval last time. I think that's... But I'm pretty sure... Second round, I think we faced... Yeah, I think we faced them second round like the last 2 or 3 years. All right, so we are... Utica is 1-0. 1-1. 1-2. Uh-oh. 2-2. And it's time to take another look. Any surprises? No surprises. What about... yeah, see, LeBlanc. No longer a potential franchise player. But you know what? Let's get another look at him anyway. Definitely going to be an elite gem. So this is... All right, Karppinen we are definitely going to pick up. So I'm going to do something to at least get a 6th round pick, because I don't think I need to use a... I don't think I can get him with a 7th, depending on where I'm sitting in the standings. But I'm sure I can make a move, or I can give somebody up for a couple of picks where I won't have to do a whole lot of juggling. Any other surprise gems? Yes. Look at this guy, Tommy Nokalainen. All right, there, Tommy. Got a little scouting report on you. Where are you playing out of? Cuckoo? You're playing out of Liga. All right. Okie dokie. All right. Series tied 2-2. Uh-oh. We're down 2-3. 3-3. We're coming down to a game 7 to get out of the second round. And they make it. Moving on to the conference finals, taking on the Hershey Bears. 1-0. 2-0. 3-0. Do we? We didn't get the sweep. 3-1. And we did it. Utica is going back to the Calder Cup playoffs. Going to try to take the cup again. Because they won it last time, correct? Pretty sure they did. I guess we'll find out at the end of the season. All right, so game 1, taking on the Tucson Roadrunners. We are 1-0. 1-1. 1-2. Uh-oh. 2-2. 3-2. And look at this. Ew, the Stanley Cup champion Rangers. Blech. Gross. As a Devils fan, I have to say that. Calder Cup champions, the Utica Comets. Ba-boom. All right. So I do believe that's 2 straight years. That's back-to-back winners of the Calder Cup. And they were the regular season points leaders. So look at that. The Coachella Valley Firebirds were the... So do we have anybody on our team to win any awards? Or did we just get the Calder? All right. Most valuable player goes to Chad Ray, I think. That's it, huh? All right, well. Yuck. President's Trophy winners, Florida Panthers. And it was LA against the Rangers, and the Rangers took it. All right. Pasternak gets the Art Ross. That's weird. Pasternak playing for Philly. Sebastian Aho gets Hart Memorial, so McKinnon actually doesn't win it this time. Ekblad gets the Norris. Pasternak gets the Lady Bing. Calder goes to Borat. Well, no surprise. That's the one who went first overall. Fox gets a Conn Smythe. Knight gets a Vezina and the Jennings. Pedersen gets a Masterson. Chicago's coach gets the Jack Adams. And Selke goes to Steen. Lindsay goes to Aho. And Matthews with the Maurice Richard. So it's all been about Matthews and McKinnon in this game. And the New Jersey Devils disappoint again. A boo. All right. Let me look at my contracts. Do I have anyone bailing out on wanting to return? Nemec, I got to re-sign him. $8.6 million. What is he going to want? 11.175. Yikes. But I can afford it. See, that's the thing, is I can afford it. Dougie Hamilton, if he wants to come back, how much is he expecting? 6.2 for 1 year. I'll take him for 1 more year. Kevin Ball, you ought to come cheap. I mean, that's what they're asking for. Nate Bastian. What are you hoping for? 2 years? We'll see. Thompson, I could probably trade you for one of those picks to play around with. All right. Nemec, I'm probably going to... I didn't even look at my cap space right now. Cap space, 8.1 million. I can definitely afford to give Nemec that pay raise. I just don't know about the term. I don't know if I want to give him 8 years. At 25, he's a 90 right now. Man, he just wants 8 million or 8 years for that much. Can I get you to come down to 10? I mean, it's still 8 years, dude. He might go for it, he might not. We might have to give him that extra million. But the cap went up again, another 2 million. Dougie's back, Ball is back. Nemec is cool with 10 million. All right, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Because I got a feeling that 10 million is tradable if he starts to really downslide. All right. Well, let's just jump on down here. Unfortunately, we aren't going to have a cool first round pick. Speaking of which, '18th overall. All right, at least I do have a first round pick. I panicked for a split second thinking that I didn't have one, but I do, so that's good. So I at least have something I can play around with. All right, Arizona has the number 1 overall. So that's fine. Arizona continues to be god-awful. One more look at the draft class. What do I need to know? We got him pretty well scouted out. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I thought I marked him. I guess not. Let's get another look at this character. But no other surprises here. There's no way I'm getting that first overall pick. I know that. Wouldn't mind being able to get my hands on another playmaking center. Look at this monster, 6'5". It's 6'5" Tarasenko. who's fast as hell. You know, that's not bad either. Because even though this one's a gem, I have defensive defensemen. What I really need to do is I need to shore up my forwards. Let's look at retired players. Crosby finally retired at the age of 41, and so did his buddy Malkin. I don't think anybody's retiring from the Devils, but let's just take a look. Nope. All right, so take your bets. Are we going to have another goalie coach retire? Because so far, that's the last 2 seasons goalie coaches have retired. 2 seasons ago, it was both AHL and NHL goalie coaches. Last season, it was my NHL goalie coach. So are we due for the AHL goalie coach I just hired to retire after 2 years? Coach retirement. Oh my God. Oh my God, none of our coaches retired for once. Sweet deal. All right, now all the draft class, I'm going to do all those silly things on my own. Yeah, I'm going to go through through all the stuff as to where I'm picking, and Nate Bastian, I could bring him back, but I might wait till after the draft because I might pick up somebody who can immediately step into his spot. So I might not need him. Tyce Thompson, he's definitely trade bait. All right, I'll work all that out on my own time. So, yep, once again, postseason stuff, draft and contracts and all that stuff I will do offline and figure all that stuff out. So, in the meantime, another season has passed. No Stanley Cup for New Jersey. It's getting rough. This is now 6 years. We've only been to the playoffs 3 times. Twice we've got eliminated in the first round. Once we made it all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals and got swept. It was a very sad day. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we're finally building a team up that's going to take over. I don't know. We'll have to see how things go with this draft. If this team starts to come together, we'll see. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope that you're enjoying watching this failure over and over again, and that you're rooting from your own homes, saying, come on, give Walt a break. Let him win. Let him just pull this off. Let his favorite team win the Stanley Cup, even if it's only in a video game. But in real life would be so much better. But a video game, that's all right. That's cool too. Please. Anyway, guys, thanks again. I hope that everybody out there is staying safe and healthy and you're remaining smart instead of scared of these crazy times that we're living in. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, hit that notification button, and do all that YouTube stuff. And until the next time, as always, peace.